Let me tell you a story about sherry wine. Feel free to clap your hands and stomp your feet. I said her love is better than wine, sweeter than the grape when you pick it off the vine. She keeps me coming back for more. I've never been gone quite like this before. And I'm so love drunk that I can't tell my face from my toes. Oh no, so drunk. Upside down, round and round, that's the way her love goes. Make me lose all control. Sherry wine, girl, you so fine, girl. Let's unwind, spend some time with me. Oh, sherry wine, girl, you my kind, girl. Blow my mind, the only one for me. I'm so dizzy, everything's a haze. She keeps me gypsy in so many different ways. Yes, I'm a wino, I'm addicted if you will. And you would be too if you knew what's really real. See, I'm so love drunk that I don't know my left from my right. Oh, upside down, round and around, morning, noon, and night. Her love is out of sight. Sherry, yeah. Wine, spend some time with me. Oh, little sherry wine, girl. Ooh, you know you blow my mind. The only one for me. Just one kiss and I'm intoxicated off of your love, your love, your love. Take it to the head until it's empty, cause I can't get enough. Enough of your stuff. Sherry wine, girl, you so fine, girl. Let's unwind, spend some time with me. Sherry wine, girl, yeah. The only one for me. You're the one and only. Oh, babe, don't leave me lonely. Sherry, babe. You're the only one. For me.
Hello, everyone. We are here today with another edition of I Still Do. We're excited to be here. And this tone that you hear is one of a refined palate. I've fixed myself a morning beverage. The finest of almond milk. First of all, can anybody hear you? You muted.
Oh, I was mortified for a minute there, but I'm glad to hear.
Maybe I should have dropped something in it, but I didn't. I kept it cultured.
No Kahlua.
No Kahlua, but I should have Kahlua because today is a day of refinement. On today's show,
culture.
we are going to be looking at Black art today here on the show.
Mm-hmm.
I Still Do. You feel free to join us and make your comments in the chat. Yeah, it will be appreciated. You may be able to help us to decide which pieces we would like to talk about. And by the way, most of the time when we do I Still Do, we are in the same room, but we're doing some adjustings and renovations and whatnot. And so we were not able to be in the same area in Mama Noise's office today. So I'm in my office, she's in her office, but we are making adjustments. But anyway, Mama Noise, how are you doing today?
I'm well.
Yes, I am well as well.
Because you're not in my office.
No, it's not because I'm not in your office. They got nothing to do with it, man. Stop trying to yank me out of my cultureness.
Clearly,
really culture today.
Wasn't hard to do.
You know what? Till you do right by me, Mama.
Nope.
Okay. All right. So listen, we need y'all help because we're gonna be picking out some art pieces. Picking from some art pieces, some stuff we like. And so this is our version of This or That Black Art Edition. And there's a story behind this. So some of you who have been noisemakers for a while know the story. If you've not been a noisemaker for a while, you don't know the story. So I'll tell you the story now. When me and Mama Noise first got married, she had a lot of black art, but it was like a lot of
Why are you struggling?
It was a lot to look at visually, and I was like, she was trying to give her life together, and I was like, well, you might want to take some of this down because that ain't gonna help you get your life together.
Wow.
You added up for the wrong reasons.
No, I appreciate your transparency because
Did you not have it up for the wrong reasons?
What was the wrong reason?
It wasn't for the appreciation of artistic creativity.
It was absolutely appreciation.
No, it wasn't. Ooh, it was not.
But if it was for appreciation, what was it for?
I don't know. I think you was just.
It was all over my apartment.
I know it was.
It was beautiful.
It was beautiful, and I convinced her to take it down.
It could be your little dirty mind.
It was my dirty mind. That was part of it.
So it really didn't have anything to do with me. Did you think you were gonna be messing?
That's also probably true. That's also
probably messing with your walk.
That's what it was. It was. I ain't gonna lie. Because I didn't at that point appreciate it for what it was, and now I hate it. So now we're in a place where we need to replace it. So yeah, we did. We replaced it with the ducks, which in hindsight does not feel like the right idea, but nevertheless. All right. So anyway, we're going to start replacing the art. That's what we've decided to do. So I brought some choices up today for us to choose from various categories, if you will. All right. Right. So you ready, Mama Noise, to look through some stuff?
Oh, I'm ready.
Okay, all right. So here's the first pieces. There's one of BB King, who I love. You know, I love BB King. And then there's one of the cool jazz pianist. Which one do you like more? I'm on board for both of them. They both look amazing.
Well, I would say BB King because I know you love BB King. So
I do love BB King though, but I play piano.
That part as well. So
that's what's got me kind of torn because I play piano. So, but I don't smoke a cigarette. That's the only thing that's questionable about the art is that I don't smoke a cigarette.
Well, that's true. So, you know.
But my God, he looks cool. He looks cool.
He looks cool, but he's not you. That's one of the reasons.
He's not me.
I don't see a
you don't see the comparison of the two things?
Correct.
So we're not losing anything by not having. I don't know.
Right.
Now, by the way, I know this is a this or that, but if there any time we see something we like and we want to put both, we can put both.
Okay.
I don't. I might be able to find something slightly better than this. Not that this is a bad piece. This is a fantastic piece, but I may be able to find something better.
Okay.
So I'll go with the BB King.
That's why I'll rock with the BB King if I
I
have.
love BB King. Love BB King. And make sure y'all put your choices in the chat because we want your input. So there you go. All right. Let's go to the next one. Now I just love this one. I love both of these. These are really, really nice to me. What are you doing? Did you just grab your glasses?
I did.
Because you couldn't see?
I'm looking for definition.
Oh my goodness. That might be the oldest moment we've ever had on the show. Get your glasses, baby, so you can see. All right. Both of these pieces are outstanding.
Yes.
One of them reminds me more of you than the other, though.
Oh.
Yes.
Talk to me.
I like the Thickum girl on the left.
Did you say Thickum?
She's Thickum. She's thick.
Oh my gosh.
She got booty and breast. Just like my wife. My wife is blessed and highly favored.
Okay. I don't even know how to respond to that.
What do you mean you don't know how to respond? You're supposed to say amen.
That means you called me a Thickum.
You are a Thickum.
I don't feel like I'm a Thickum. I thought
Baby, you are thick, and thick thighs save lives, and I love it. You ain't no beanpole.
No, I'm not.
No disrespect to the girl on the left, on the right. She's beautiful. She is gorgeous, but she ain't no Thickum though. I like them thick. Thank you, Yvonne. Thank you.
Okay.
She looks beautiful. And you know she can sing. My wife can sing.
I don't know. This chick on the left looked like she might have been like a cousin of Suge Avery or something.
Okay, but which one? The left or the right?
On the left.
You talking about the one with the flower there?
No, that's on the right. What's wrong with you? You don't know
He
you
looks like
right?
the one, but because the one on the left don't look nothing like Suge Avery.
The whole atmosphere, guys with hats on their head and guitars in their lap.
It's old school jazz. They about to tear the place down.
That's what I said. That looked like some Suge Avery type stuff right there.
They about to tear it up. Whereas the ones on the right, they smooth with it.
Yeah. They some smooth operators over there.
Smooth with it, which I appreciate too. I love both. I love jazz. So I can get down with both of them. But also the one on the right might be a little selfish because she got the spotlight on her.
True. Meaning that the guys and the spotlight is spread across all of them.
It's spread on all of them on the left. So if I'm voting, I'm going with the one on the left.
Okay.
Shout out for the Thickums.
That's right, Soroy.
That's that juke joint, right, Yvonne?
Right,
that juke joint.
Mm-hmm.
But we need to holler at you, Yvonne. Just FYI. I'm just throwing it out there. We need to holler at you about something. Okay. All right. What about this one? This is homage. This is an homage to Boys in the Hood.
Wow.
One is the kids, and the other is the.
I mean, who is this? Oh, that's supposed to be Larry Fishburne. I don't like that.
That's Larry Fishburne.
That's a horrible.
That's back when he was Larry.
I mean, that's back when he was Furious. But I
don't like Larry Fishburne. What are you talking about?
No, I don't. I think they did a better job at Ice Cube and Cuba than they did Larry.
I like both.
But I'm gonna tell you, when I see the picture of the boys, I think about I told you not to bring that ball.
I told you not to bring that ball, man. I told you not to bring that ball.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
And I apologize, y'all. I should have gotten the names of all of these artists, these wonderful black artists that I'm going to be displaying today. Some of them I do know the names, some I don't. The one on the left is by Manasseh Art. That's a good question. It does kind of look, no. This is when Ice Cube had come back because he got on that little small shirt.
He came out of prison. They was having a picnic over his mama house.
He does not look like Usher.
The picture for Furious looks like Usher more than it does Furious.
You think that looks like? I don't think that looks like Usher.
Just my opinion. I agree with Soroy.
Okay, I like both of them. I can live with both of them, so I'll let you choose.
See, that's what I agree. Larry Fishburne's looking like Usher over
Get out
there.
of the chat. Answer my question. Get out of the chat. I'm in the chat. You get out of the chat. Which one are you picking? I asked you a question.
And for that reason, I'm gonna go with the picture of the boys so I can laugh every time.
Why does everybody say he look like Usher? He doesn't look like Usher to me.
He does. And see, you owe me an apology because
why do I owe you an apology?
Because you saying he absolutely does not. And there is more than one person that agrees with me.
He don't look like Usher to me. I don't think that's an apology-worthy situation. But I'll apologize because I want the peace.
I know, Sora. He's a hater. Let's move on.
All right. What we doing here?
Wow.
2 king photos. One is the quintessential stay woke, my brother, strong father, which is cool. I like it. I like the hair. I like the beard.
Well, but see, I know that you're a huge Biggie fan.
And if you don't know, now you know.
I'm just saying.
I like Biggie, man.
I would say, because I already know what Black King I have. I don't need to have a picture to tell me. So
make me emotional. You know what? That dude look like Usher. We don't want that picture. Just saying.
Okay.
I'm just saying you know your king like you know your king, girl.
I'm saying.
I like that. I like that Biggie picture. I think that is
Yeah, I do. I like
if you don't know, now you know, written on the shirt. I mean, that's just nice.
Yeah, I like how they put the words in there all around the shirt to put the verse in there. I like that.
All right, we're going with the Biggie then. Is there an artist, before we go on, is there an artist artistically that you would love to have their picture of?
Whack.
No, not. I'm not talking about an artist that draws. I'm talking about like an actual artist, like a singer, or like if somebody drew you an amazing Anita Baker or something like that. Like, what would you like to, or knowing you? I don't want that in my house though.
Excuse me?
Because I know what you're gonna say.
What am I gonna say?
I know what you're gonna say.
Go ahead.
You're gonna say raggedy ass Tupac.
If we gonna have Biggie up in the house, we better at least have a picture of Tupac.
See what I'm talking about? Why Tupac? First of all, that ninja can't keep his shirt on, so I don't want no nigga in there with his shirt on.
Don't get mad at him because he's rocking the
he can't. There ain't no other dude gonna have his shirt off in my
because he's rocking his tats and stuff. He started that stuff.
There ain't nobody. Well, then I'll just get some tats and take my shirt off.
Nope, we're not doing that.
Well, then Tupac can't come in my house with no shirt off and tats.
Well, so just because if Biggie's in the house, so Tupac.
I tell you what, if Tupac come in my house with shirt off and tattoos, I'm gonna find me a female with a shirt off and tattoos.
That would be weird, and you're more than welcome to it. It better be in your office.
I'm gonna put it right by the front door.
Nope. A woman with no shirt on and tattoos. That's
what you're doing with Tupac. You got him naked ass in.
All his pictures are pictures with him with his shirt off.
Let me ask a question. If it came down between me and Tupac, who would you save?
You.
Okay, then. I just want to make sure. All right. Let's go to the next one.
So sad.
We love Black Panther in this house.
Yeah. So
I found 2 pieces that are amazing. These are really incredible pieces. I'll be honest with you. When I saw these 2 pieces, I didn't know I still don't know what to choose. They are outstanding because number one, now I'll just say this about the 111, then I'd love to hear your thoughts. And Noisemakers, I'd love to hear your thoughts about these 2 pieces as well. The one on the left, to me, gives him, you almost see the whole journey of Chadwick Boseman. You feel me? Like you start with him looking into his future, and then you see him with the Black Panther, and that's his destiny kind of thing. So that's the vibe that I get. And I also get the vibe of him looking over the franchise and all of those people from heaven because of the cloudiness in the background or the shading and the graying in the background of the picture. So I love that one. But I also love the visual of the second picture, because if you notice, that second picture is not just Black Panther, that's Killmonger.
Where at?
Those are Killmonger's colors. It's gold and black. So I like the dichotomy between the good and evil in the second picture. So I'd be okay with either one. This might be for me a both situation. I wouldn't mind having both of these in the house.
I like the one on the right.
You do like the one? Wow, okay. I just knew you.
I like it because on one side of his head is the ears for the panther, and the other side is the crown. And you know, I remember him in the movie becoming King T'Challa, and then you know, him becoming the Black Panther.
Right.
And it's that whole, listen, you know, I get so weepy. I get very emotional. The movie as a whole, just, you know, to take it all in, the first thing you start thinking of is so many facets of the character and the movie, and how we took our family to see it at least 3 or 4 different times, seeing it in the IMAX, seeing it in the what was it? It was IMAX, then it was Dolby.
Well, it was always in Dolby Surround, so that's not a big deal.
But it was 3 different. It was the regular. Yeah, and 3D. That's what it was. 3D, IMAX, and then the regular movie, the regular way you see it.
So I would say this too about I personally, as a creative, have an affinity for Chadwick Boseman as a creative, especially his journey, because this dude, he filmed this movie through cancer. Like, this dude had cancer, and he was, if you go back, I went back and watched it again after he died, and I saw it through different eyes, and I'm going, how? Those fight scenes, how did you do this? Like, I just had a respect for him and his dedication to the craft that just kind of, I don't know. So,
well,
I could do both. I'm okay with doing both. Maybe the one on the right signifies everything you just said, maybe more, but I'd like both of them. So,
is that camouflage that on his right shoulder?
Camouflage.
Like, okay, the one side has the
you talking about on the left, the left part of the right picture?
Yeah,
that's Kente.
No, I see that on on one shoulder, but the other shoulder looks like camouflage.
Oh, I did not even notice that, Mama Noise. That is camouflage.
So I'm like,
but you know what? Killmonger was a soldier.
Yes.
And the Black Panther.
Yes, he was.
So maybe that's why they did the cat. That's a really solid observation, Mama Noy. Because there are 4 different things happening in the picture. So maybe all 4 things the artist intended for us to take 4 different perspectives. Like the maybe the Kente and the camouflage represent black and white, or war, or I don't know. I wonder. I'm very curious why he put that camouflage.
We're gonna need to go to. I remember looking online during the pandemic for African American art museums. I would love to go to a museum just to dialogue about what it is that I'm seeing. Now, granted, I know you're supposed to go there and pick out something that you want to buy.
My goal over the next 25 years is to buy prints to fill my house to begin with, and then eventually replace the prints with originals.
Okay.
All of the prints that we buy, I want to replace them with originals.
Oh my gosh.
I want to be an art collector. I love art.
Well, I didn't realize that was really in my spirit to do. Before I met you, I just felt like I hate white walls. And, you know, as long as we've lived here, we've put a few things or whatever on our walls, but none of them have matched where, you know, you can just roll up and, because in Louisville, there used to be, now I know it's kind of hood, but we rolled off the hood of on 22nd and Broadway. It was a whole house dedicated to framed art, and it was all out on the corner, on the street corner.
They were all prints, right? They were prints.
Yeah. But the frames were magnificent. I mean, I know it wasn't, you know, like what you find in a museum, but the frames were beautiful. So when it had glass laid over the print, I didn't care what nobody said. I loved, and I Sora chimed in as well. I loved wax art because.
Well, we actually got some wax going, so don't spoil it. Don't bury the lead.
Okay.
All right. Let's go to the next one. See what I did there?
Yes, I see what you did there.
See, sometimes you just gotta be patient.
Hercules.
Now, first of all, his name is not Whack.
No, but that's just what they would put. That's what he signs his artwork with.
His name is Kenneth Williams.
Well, nobody calls the whole thing.
Well,
it's like somebody saying Mussolini. What's her name? Mona Lisa Renee Deshawn Jenkins. Okay, well, nobody knows all of that. All we know is Mona Lisa.
Why gotta be Jenkins though? Why gotta be Jenkins?
No, it's Jenkins, not Jenkins.
I'm sorry, Miss Jenkins.
That's what I'm
Miss
saying.
Jenkins, why don't you smile more?
She's like, it wasn't a good day.
I like both of these. But obviously, I have a sensitivity to the one on the left because I have two girls.
Okay, so what do I? Okay.
I think that's two girls. Maybe that's a girl and a boy.
That looks like a girl and a boy on the right.
It is a girl and a boy on the right. That's why I said I have an affinity for the one on the left because it's two girls.
But on the other hand, the way that hair is braided and stuff these days, you know.
In my mind, that's two girls.
Okay. So I think for me, it's the one on the right.
I knew you picked that one.
Because I feel like my husband is always trying to hold up the sky for us. And I'm praying as he's carrying the weight to believe God to give him the strength to do that. So I mean, I could have so much to say about that.
Well,
he is really like trying to hold the sky up. I mean, or trying to keep them from being crushed. He's holding the weight, practically the weight of the world, up by himself. But yet she is right there holding up his. She's got his back because she's right there at his back, praying him through. So,
I think the one on the right is more indicative of us and our historical journey and fight as a family.
Okay.
But the piece on the one on the left is outstanding to me.
Okay.
Like it's just peaceful. The kids are peaceful. The couple is peaceful. They're together. I don't know. But I know which one we're gonna end up with. We're gonna end up with the one on the right. I just don't want it in my office. I want it in your office.
I have no problem with that.
Nobody want to be reminded of something you're already living through.
What? The one on the right?
Yeah.
You don't want to be reminded of how much you.
Not really. I'm in the fight.
Okay, well then we can have that in the living room.
There you go. All right. What about these? I wanted something for our girls that they can look at and say, see this and be like inspired by it. And I just thought both of these pieces are beautiful. One is obviously scripture based, the one on the right, which could come in handy. And then the other was just affirmational. You're strong enough. You're important enough. You're pretty enough. And then one time we had a conversation, letting everyone behind the curtain just a little bit. You know, when girls are growing and they're talking about the changes in their body and they're trying to find comfort in their bodies. They were like, "Oh, I don't know if I like my big legs. I don't know about this." And this was a reminder of the beauty of that. And then I love the notes, the treble clefs, and the notes in her hair because she is beautiful music, which is my wife's name. Kenyatta means she is beautiful music. So that's why I really got drawn in to the one on the left. But I also like the one on the right too. I do like the one on the right. And again, this might be one of those both type situations.
I love the one on the left as well. I think the one on the right is beautiful, gives a very tribal type look where because I love the chokers. I've always been one to love chokers, and those like they have like a bronze or brass chokers that stack like that,
right?
And with the head wrap, because I have a lot of African head wraps. But my thing is to encourage the girls, if they ever feel like, they need, they're looking for strength in the area of being chosen or never being alone or always loved, to know where to find it.
Right.
Some people are like, oh, I heard, I know God says that, but I don't know where to go. And so to have a piece that says, here's where you go to find you are beautiful in Ecclesiastes chapter 3, verse 11, then, I appreciate that guide.
I can see a benefit of both of these, to be honest with you. You know what's weird? The one on the left, I feel like that's one where you'd put, and this is a weird place to say this, but I feel like you put it near, like, in an area that's going to be high traffic, like a bathroom.
I thought you would say that.
Yeah, or well, just because it's a beautiful reminder. I am bold enough. I'm kind enough. I'm telling, just to have that daily affirmation. You need it somewhere where you can firm yourself daily with it.
I agree. Maybe you're looking in the mirror and you don't feel.
Right.
And so you're looking at something like that says, if you don't believe that you're beautiful, then go to Ecclesiastes chapter 3, verse 11. Or
you talking about the one on the right. I was just talking about the one on the left.
Huh?
You're talking about the one on the right. I was just talking about the one on the left.
Oh, okay. Okay. So you're saying the I am.
I can see that being the first thing you step out of the shower and you see that, and that's how you start your day every day.
Okay. So you're saying that, if you're thinking, man, my thighs are.
Yeah. You see what I'm saying? Because that's where you're getting attacked. You right? You see yourself in the mirror.
Because,
like,
low key,
my body. But
these
then you
are
look
not,
up and see that. Yeah.
These are not small thighs. These are thick thighs.
These are thick thighs.
In this one. And the thick thighs has been getting a bad rap.
Exactly. So I like both of them. I can see a both scenario in this one as well. All right. We're going to the next one. Same type of thing. Although there's a Black Power type vibe on the left.
It absolutely is
on
more
Colin
Kaepernick looking.
Well, that's a girl. That's a woman.
Oh, okay. Well, I mean, I'm looking at the afro in the hand. Okay. So again,
you like flowers.
Those are some thick thighs again that we would say, I would like that one.
But I like what it says across her chest. God says you are. And then it gets into the other things.
Mm-hmm.
So I think affirmational art to me is important art.
I agree.
Especially for women.
I agree.
All right. So again, one of those I can take either one. I'll be happy with it.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Mm-hmm.
Now, this is when we know we're really balling. Because these are Hebrew Brantleys.
What is that?
Hebrew Brantley is one of the top African-American artists in the country right now. In the world, really. And he's got a very cool, unique, urban style. Now, I picked out two pieces. One that I particularly like is the one on the left because it gives you that retro, old school, new school feel. And I just think it's just a dope piece. But I know how much you like Batman and Robin. So if you said to me, I really like the Batman and Robin, baby, I'd be like, okay, I would submit to that.
I'm gonna keep it a buck. I'm not impressed by his artistry.
Mr. Brantley, hold on. Just give me a second here. Mr. Brantley, the words of Kenyatta Spence are not reflective of the entire brand of Noise Media and Entertainment. We here at Noise Media and Entertainment have extreme, profound love for your brand, and we welcome it in any of our institutions. Thank you. What you're not going to do is mess up this Hebrew Brantley for me.
Okay. I mean, listen, you know how much I love Batman. But okay, their Halloween costume with the goggles. I mean, black children. Okay.
Maybe you need the artist to explain the piece to you, and then you'd feel more appreciative.
Show me something else of his, and then I can go with it. But
when we get offline, I'll show you a whole Hebrew Brantley thematic.
His name is Hebrew.
Hebrew Brantley, yes.
Brantley.
Yes.
Okay.
And by the way, these are very expensive pieces. You got a Hebrew Brantley in your house, you're doing all right.
It's like he got a Picasso.
Yeah,
but it ain't Picasso.
He's like the black Picasso right now.
But it ain't Picasso money.
It's kind of expensive.
Not like a Picasso.
Well, maybe not like a Picasso, but I'll give you an idea of how much a Hebrew Brantley goes for today.
All right.
Those are prints. By the way, that Biggie one, I think that was a Hebrew Brantley.
Really?
I think so. But like most Hebrew Brantleys go for like, I don't know, 5,000, 10,000. They're not cheap. All right, we'll keep going.
Okay.
I gotta get my wife culture. Now, I brought these back in because you actually own these.
I did.
You own both of those.
I did.
Or you own the prints.
Somebody airbrushed one of them and put the Sigma brand on the left shoulder, and then put a Zeta brand over the right shoulder. I was like, that's us.
That is us. That was us.
Right? So I was like, absolutely, I want that. But I know that wasn't something that officially done by WAC, but I love that. And every other thing. Oh my gosh. So in my opinion, both of them are sufficient, but I would prefer the one on the right.
You want the one on the right? Why?
Yeah.
Over the one on the left, where he's like she can barely hold on.
Yeah.
Tearing it up so good.
Well, but like I said, if I had to choose, it would be the one on the right.
The one on the right is like, I can't take no more.
No, that's like, it's kind of like a tribal where, he done picked his woman up and he's taking her with him,
See, I didn't get that from the piece. I got based on, now maybe it's because they're sitting side by side, but I got the one on the right was like, I told that thing up. Let me go lay her down.
Oh, okay. Well, then, okay. That too.
That's what I got. But I might be swayed by the one on the left, whereas how I arrived at that position.
I mean, listen, the one on the right is.
You're okay with either one, is what you said.
I would, but if I had to choose, it would be the one on the right.
Okay. I'm not gonna stall you out on either one. This is definitely your choice, because having a picture with a man's ass out is not necessarily my lean on. So,
well, he's got other ones that is more ladies' breast out.
Like this.
I don't like the one in the middle. I mean, the one on the left.
I love the one on the left.
Really?
Yes. I think it's powerful because
it's our Wonder Twin powers.
Yeah, it's kind of like we Wonder Twins. I think this is the song. I'm a movement by myself, but I'm a force when we're together.
Okay.
Plus you got titties out, so I like that.
Okay. I mean, I'll take it.
They are out, but
you know, even though number one is hot too. I'm just saying.
They both pretty hot now. I listen. I'm not gonna stall either one of them out. They both look fantastic.
They would be fantastic bedroom pictures.
Yes, these are all bedroom pictures.
I'm here for it.
Yeah. Okay. Let's go to the next one. Some more bedroom pictures. I like these because to me, these are kind of us.
Okay.
Like this is us. Like they both speak afterglow to me.
Yeah.
Peace.
Yeah.
Plus the one on the right got a bunch of pillows on the bed, so that's definitely us with pillow people. So I can live with either one of these.
Okay. I'm here for it.
Which one you like the most? Again, all bedroom pictures.
The one on the left.
The one on the left, you like that one better?
Yeah.
Kind of
where it's an incredible embrace.
Okay. See, I like the one on the right where she's laying her head on her chest. I particularly like it when you lay your head on my chest.
Well, okay.
Feeling Randy, are you?
I mean, you know, I appreciate it. I do like that. I do like to lay my head on your chest. So I you know, but you know, he's not. It looks like he's leaning back. So that's why
he's taking it in. He's taking it in. He's like, man, did I get blessed with this woman? This is a beautiful. When he's watching her sleep. I do that from time to time. I watch you sleep.
Oh.
I wake up and look at you and be like, oh, she looks so peaceful.
Oh.
And I'd be like, maybe she can give me some if I tap on the shoulder.
What? How you gonna
I'm just saying, this is what these are the thoughts that are going through my mind at that time.
Okay.
I like both of them. I listen. I feel like these are pieces that are definitely going in the bedroom. What about this? Now this is nice. Your cousin is in this one, in the one on the left.
I see.
Can you see her? Okay. And it's got the red, the black, and the green.
So I would be partial because is that supposed to be Colin Kaepernick?
That is Colin Kaepernick on the right.
Well, I would probably be more partial to the fist.
Because it's got your cousin in it.
That because it's got like it's got Malcolm right there at the base of the picture.
Yeah, it's got Malcolm. Well, it's got all of them. Malcolm, Mandela. Looks like one of the Black Panthers. Frederick Douglass. I mean, it's got a lot of people in it. Harriet Tubman's in there.
Yeah, I would rock with that. I would rock.
That's a powerful piece. Both of those are powerful pieces. I think you're right. The one that's more artistic to me is the one on the left. But they're both powerful pieces. I would be upset. All right. We gotta have some church stuff in the house.
Of course.
So I like the praying mother and father and daughter situation on the right. But I also like the whole church service on the left.
That's what this is.
That's the house of the Lord.
Oh, okay. I would probably go with the one on the left.
Really? Wow.
Because I have a picture, some framed art, still in the girl's bedroom. They let it collect dust. But it's a picture of a little girl with plaits that's down on her knees at bedtime, saying her prayers. And so I have a piece that kind of represents the one on the right.
Okay. So to have another one of the one on the left.
Mine is better, actually.
Gotcha. Okay. All right.
That's why I said I would like to have the house of the Lord. I like how they made it look like a house.
It's the house of the Lord. Yeah.
I like that.
I like it too. Okay. And then of course the final pieces that we would choose from would be some KWs or WAKs. He made these specifically for the Divine Nine. I just think this would be. I actually think this literal picture would be dope to have in the house.
Oh, okay.
Like if there was a way we could take the verses out.
Yeah.
Put something and then have it combined, I think that'd be dope.
That would be. I like it.
So
I like it. That's the only one they got to choose from?
that's the only one he made. I mean, there may be some others.
I know most of his will have them all together, but you know, it'd have been cool if there was one where it was like, you know, the Sigmas. That would be a stretch. They'd have to get him to come do that.
I wonder if we could commission him to do a piece for us. Like, would you be willing to sit for a piece with him?
Oh yeah.
Wow, your eyes got big when I said that. You got excited.
Well, because I would be like, look what all I'd have to choose from.
Would you do? What you try to do? One of the butt naked pieces?
What?
Are you trying to do one of the butt naked pieces?
I don't know if I need to do that. Unless you feel like you need a picture of me.
Well, I ain't gonna turn down no picture of my wife naked. That's never gonna happen. But let me get back. I gotta get my body right though. I ain't my stomach ain't quite right yet. I gotta get back.
See, you know, he can make. And you look, there's Photoshop.
That's right. He can Photoshop.
He can make me look like that.
I want to be able to look like the picture though.
He can make me look like white organist baby mama.
Do you want to look like white organist baby mama?
I'm saying, you know, you go ahead and give me the tummy tuck I need, and then the rest of it, yeah, I can keep.
Oh my goodness. Well, I'm okay with. I gotta get my. I want to look like the picture when he do it. That's my goal. Okay. I want to look like the picture when he do it. But I wanted to do this show today, this particular this or that, as my way of apologizing to you officially. Because I've apologized to you before over the years, but I've never officially like done it publicly like this. So I want to apologize. That was a huge mistake. And you're right. It was more about me and my problems than it was yours.
Thank you, honey.
But I'm a grown man now, so
I appreciate that. Because I mean,
I got you.
That was something that I always be like, dang. I mean, wasn't it nowhere I called myself giving it to my cousins, to them Negroes, had to come to Jesus meeting and did the same thing. And I'm going, okay, everybody think that Jesus got a problem with the beauty. Do I need to write Genesis across the bottom to make everybody that's saved feel better? Says Adam and Eve. Is that
we'll do better as we grow, continue to grow in the Lord.
Okay.
Yeah, we'll do better. But I appreciate you, Mama. Stay tuned, y'all, because once we start buying these pieces, we're gonna reveal them to you once we start purchasing them. So,
oh my gosh, I can't wait. I'd love to start a campaign where, you know, yeah, let me sit on that, because
sit on that for a minute.
I mean, because I'd be like, now look, that would be a nice I still do, you know, thing.
All right. I got to get ready to go. Because I told you I was doing the barbecue for White Organist and his boo things thing tonight, this afternoon. So I have some details about that on Uncorked Wine tonight for y'all to pull up on that and check it out. And then speaking of Uncorked Wine, we got a this or that. This is this or that Saturday, and we got this or that. So grab your bottle and your glass, and we're going to have a fun discussion tonight on Uncorked Wine. It should be a lot of fun. So I miss being in the room with you. I can't give you the kiss at the end of the night. It's weird.
Oh.
I mean, we could try. You got to go the opposite way. The opposite way. You got to get off the screen. That's the only way it's going to happen. There you go. All right. We make it work here. All right, y'all. Y'all have a beautiful, beautiful Saturday. We'll see y'all tonight for what's that show? Uncorked Wine. All right. Love y'all.
You should have believed.